Now, when you're dealing with assignments, quizzes, or exams that are given in Formative.com, PowerTeacher can actually import the grades for multiple classes all at the same time. I'm going to go through the process of doing that. So I'm going to head over to Formative. Here I've got a formative that was assigned to 5 different classes. Whenever you assign the same formative across multiple classes, the results all appear on a single page. Now, if I wanted to begin the process of importing my grades to Aries, I would need to locate the export button, click on it. Next, you'll get a pop-up with different settings. The only setting we really have to pay attention to is under layout. It should say score grid. If it says data table, make sure you change it to score grid. When you're ready, click export. Once the export is complete, I need to click on the link that's generated, and that will download my results in an Excel file. This file will save in your downloads folder by default. Now I'm going to head over to PowerTeacher, and the first prompt wants to know what gradebook this is for. Since all 5 classes took the same formative, it doesn't matter which class I select, but say that I only had 2 classes take the same formative, I would need to select at least one of those 2 classes to proceed. So I'm going to just select period 1. Now, if this already existed in Aries and I was just simply updating the scores, I would select update, but in this case, it doesn't exist in Aries, so I want PowerTeacher to create that assignment in Aries for me. So I'm going to select the first option. I'm going to go ahead and choose the file. Now, by default, it should go straight to your downloads folder, and then you can locate it. Usually it's at the top of the screen. Select the file. Now, PowerTeacher is going to insert the name and the number of the assignment, but it's not going to select a category for you. It's just going to default to the first category in your gradebook. So in this case, this is a unit test. So I need to change the category so that it's weighted correctly. Now the assignment and due date, that's going to default to the current date. This is why it's in yellow. It's trying to call your attention that you might want to change this. Now the number correct possible and the points possible, that's directly taken from the formative, so please don't change that. Now below, you'll notice that there's a section called linked assignments. This doesn't show up when you're doing Teams assignments. It only shows up when you have a formative and PowerTeacher detects that there's multiple classes in that file you're uploading. In this case, it's detected 5 classes. So it wants to know if I want the scores imported for all these classes. If I want them all, I leave it as is. If I don't, I can deselect the classes I want to omit when inserting the grades. So it's a powerful feature that we've added. In this case, I want all the grades inserted, so I'm going to select all of them. And then the last choice you need to make is whether or not you want the grading to be completed. Now, once everything has been configured, go ahead and click on Submit Grades. You should get a pop-up that says Import completed successfully, letting you know that your grades have been imported into Aries. If you've got some more grades to import, just click on Reset Form to start the PowerTeacher process all over again.